What's up guys, Crane here from LogicLounge.com. Today we're going to be reviewing a phone. It is the LG Leon. It is a nice entry-level smartphone for anybody who just needs a phone that works. They don't want anything expensive. They don't want anything that is prone to breaking easily. They just want a nice, inexpensive smartphone that's still powerful enough to do some applications or anything else. That is where the LG Leon fits itself in. It runs Android's 5.1 Lollipop, which is fantastic. It works on any GSM LTE network, which I have this one running on T-Mobile's network. A 1.2 quad-core processor, weighs in at just under 5 ounces, so it's not all that light, but light enough where it's great for everyday uses. It has a 16 million color TFT display, only at 854 by 480 pixels, but it is 4.5 inches diagonal. So it's a large screen, maybe not the highest resolution, but that's not what we're going for today. We're going for just some entry-level great smartphones, maybe for the kids, maybe for the grandparents, heck, maybe even for the parents. Who knows how tech savvy the people are, but it's a nice phone. It has very big buttons that you can browse around on. It's very easy to read, and that's essentially what I like about this phone. It has 8 gigabytes of internal memory. Only about 4 gigabytes is useful, but that is expandable. One of the things that not a lot of phone makers make nowadays are micro SD card slots, but this one has one inside of it, supporting up to 32 more gigs of extra space in your phones, which is fantastic. It has a 5 megapixel camera with a front-facing camera as well for all of your selfie needs. It's something that I would have this camera for social media posts, maybe some posts with Snapchat or with Instagram or Facebook, just the simplest of cameras, but there is a camera still there, which is great. Does up to 1080p video, does the gambit of things from 802.11 up to N Wi-Fi standard, as well as Bluetooth 4.1, which is fantastic. It has Wi-Fi calling, so you don't have to use your actual minutes, but your Wi-Fi minutes, which actually has a little bit clearer of an audio codec, so you can actually hear people better, which is fantastic. And one of the things that I think is very unique about this phone is that there are no side buttons, rather there are rear buttons. There's the volume up and volume down, and the, I guess you would call the home button there in the center. It is all on the back of this phone, which I found quite quirky when I got to start using it. I'm like, wait, where's my buttons on the side? And then I started using it on the rear. It's great for one-handed applications. I can hold in one hand, change the volume when I need to, and all of your buttons are right there. And I got used to it. It's one of those things that you'll just get used to as you're using it. Now, what I talked about before is the extra micro SD card slot, which is in the back. It actually has a removable battery, so if you're going all day, hey, maybe buy an extra 1 or 2 of these batteries, throw it in your phone whenever you need, and of course you can replace that micro or whatever the micro SIM card slot is. And so it's very simple, straightforward. It's something, even though it's a plastic design all over, yes, you have a large plastic back as well as the glass front, I really never found myself saying, well, this is really too cheap and plasticky. Yes, it's plastic, but it's hard plastic. It's plastic with a little bit of a texture on it, so it's not glossy. And I felt that it was strong enough for an everyday use to throw in your bag, to throw in your pocket, to use and carry around. I've been using this, like I said, for right around a month now, and it's been a great everyday phone for me to use. And I've had to get an extra phone aside from my iPhone for business uses, and this has been a perfect model for me. Like I said, for the grandparents, maybe even the parents or the kids getting an entry-level phone, this is where the LG Leon sits at. It's a nice entry-level phone, maybe to get your kids into responsibility, you got them a phone, and this is something that you can break and replace easily. You can get it for under $100. Heck, I even think you can get it for under 50 bucks from where you're looking at. So be sure, check out the LG Leon. I'll have links in the description down below for this phone if you guys want to buy it for yourself. Gives me a little bit of credit without any more purchasing power for you. So check out that link in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in our next video.